Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to go over my Rivals rewards. We're going to open them live in the video. And then we're also going to cover the new team of the week, as well as two new style icons that were released, as we've got to break those down to see if they're, of value or not. The one thing I'll say, guys, I get a lot of questions about, hey, what kind of reward should I take, tradable or untradeable? All depending on your situation. So if you watch my stream today, I actually was able to make Jerome Iginla, and I'm going to make a player review video going over how good he is. And some things like that in just a little while. But if you were trying to make those, then yes, I would take untradeable to try and knock out as many as you can. It's just abundance that's going to help you. You also can make, good gold collectibles out of it. The thing is, if you have no intention of making Taves or Iginla, then I would probably just keep doing tradable because, you pull those 90 team of the weeks or 88 team of the weeks, you've just wasted like 30,000 coins because, you took it untradeable. So just keep that in mind, guys. All right, let's get into today's video. All right, so I finished, I think, in just outside Diamond in Division 2. I wasn't able to play enough games this week, so here we go. We'll do the untradeable. Again, they're all untradeable. We'll see if we pull anything. Maybe a master item. Who's to say? That would be pretty sick. As any gold NHL player is of use, except Dustin Brown. That's trash, so we'll just keep going here. Brian Elliott. It's funny because any of the cards under 80 overall that are NHL players, they're like Christian Folin, like they're extremely valuable because they're very, very expensive. There just isn't a lot on the market. Matt Nieto's a nice pull when you're trying to do the Iginla or Taves set. I mean, it is Housley too, but I wouldn't take Housley unless you want to flex your #1 power play center, Phil Housley. So nothing in that one, nothing crazy in that pack. On to the next one. It's been a while since I pulled something huge, so here is hoping. All right, nope, that's not it. Again, all of these 80s I'm okay with, again, because I am trying to work. I've made Iginla. I'm going to slowly work towards Taves, like, all summer. Like, I'm not... I went out every single day and tried to make 3 or 4 of them. I might even take Patrick Marleau just because Marleau is my favorite player. So I might go out and try to make the 94 Marleau. He's actually not a bad card either, but I still would never recommend doing these sets. To be honest, guys, I wouldn't recommend doing the sets at all because they're just nowhere near the value. But if you're going to play the game, you might as well have a grind to work towards. That's the thing I like most about them. Adrian Kempe, Schultz, Bouwmeester's a good one, Perry, Lawson Kroos, Larkin's not bad. Nyquist, I'm pretty sure, is price gated. Joe Thornton's a Jay Ochara. I'm not going to get anything here, so that's a good thing I took untradeable, as I can turn all of these into either selections for Taves or I can make gold collectibles. So either way, last pack, guys, for my Rivals rewards. Man, they really need guaranteed rewards. It's nuts to me that outside of the top 20 in HUT champs, there's no guaranteed player reward for playing this game. It's all basically coming down to luck if you pull something huge, which I just, even someone who pays, buys a lot of packs, it's just super not worth it. As I don't think we're getting anything here. We'll keep going a little bit quicker. Shattenkirk, Chara again, Skinner, Jamie Benn, and that's it. Marc-Edouard Vlasic. All right, so good thing I took untradeable there because we got absolutely nothing. All right, let's go take a look at the content. All right, we'll kick things off with the 93 Patrick Kane. His other team of the week card a couple of weeks ago with Workhorse was really, really good. This one's not bad either. 97 acceleration before Spark, so he's got 99. And then 93 speed is great, and his wrist shot is almost max as well. His hand stats, phenomenal. This is an endgame card. You could use this card for quite some time. The only thing is that obviously the 90, as Patrick Kane keeps getting, more team of the week or prime times, eventually, he'll get his speed up, but it only goes up by 0.5, so it's nothing crazy. And at least this one does give you a team-based synergy. I know balance isn't a really attractive one, but it is something that can help you if you're trying to activate, your 4th player-based or team-based synergy. So really good card. I don't know if I invest in the cost. He should come down, especially when the next ones come out. That's the thing. Like Connor McDavid, when you've got like these max cards that basically only go up in overall and only improve a few things, you might as well just go and take the prior one because it's just much cheaper and it's basically the same thing. So next up, we got the 91 Matthew Tkachuk with Gladiator and Wingman. Matthew Tkachuk cards this year just been really slow. He's not a good skater in this game. 88 speed with Distributor, and he's 6'2", which isn't bad at all. His shot's really nice with Gladiator and Wingman activated. So if you have both of these synergies, it's going to be synergy dependent. If you have both of these activated, he's a pretty useful card. I don't know if I would take the cost of him. I'd probably sell him still because I think there's better options out there. But still, you can't go wrong with it. No, defensively, he's a really, really good card, so be on the lookout for him. Then we got the 88 Alex DeBrincat with Magician and Gladiator. And he's got max, basically max deking, as you can L2 and cut with him really well. And he's got acceleration and speed at 91 before Distributor and Spark. So really all set. Defensively, he's completely useless. He is not going to steal the puck back for you at all, but that's not why you're using him. This could be a nice, decent buy because his size is going to turn a lot of people off. Then we've got the 85 Pavel Zacha, who's really heating up. Comes with Howitzer. 6'3" is nice. Passing playmaker does help out his shot because his slap shot accuracy is pretty low. For anyone starting the game, you have a free-to-play team, this is a nice card to go out and get because once you get Distributor, he's got 89 speed. If you have Spark as well, that really helps, but this is a sneaky, fourth line card that could actually be quite useful, especially on the defensive side. Then we've got the 85 KRIS with Wingman and Thief. Thief is pretty pointless on this card, so I'm not a big fan of it. I would probably avoid this one just because, his shot all under 90, speed all under 90. Like, he is 6'3", which is great size, but there's far better options when you have 85 overalls. 90 William Nylander now with Light the Lamp and Shutdown activated. This is a nice card with speed and acceleration boosted up with synergies. You're looking at the low 90s. Hand stats are basically max. Shots really good as well. This is a nice card, honestly. If you don't have the Master Set one, I would go out and grab this for if you need a right-handed winger and you can't afford a Master item. Good card in William Nylander. And we've got the 87 Marcus Foligno, who absolutely knocked Kanija from the Sharks out. But nonetheless, 6'3" with Speedster and Workhorse. Gets to 90 speed. Acceleration gets up to 89. His shot is, it's not bad. And body checking is 91 at 6'3". This is a sneaky, decent card and really helps with synergies. Like, Speedster and Workhorse are two synergies you should look to try and activate. Really nice card. However, he's not going to be able to create a lot of space and whatnot because he's a little bit sluggish and his hand stats are pretty rough. So just keep that in mind. You're using him to protect the puck, that kind of thing. And we've got his teammate, the 89 Matt Zuccarello, with Magician, who gets his hand stats almost to 99. And Thief, again, pretty pointless on this card because his face-off rating is so low. But again, speed and acceleration get up into the mid-90s. His shots around the 90s. So this is a sneaky good buy if you're looking for a fast winger that has a good shot for sure, as he shouldn't cost you that much in comparison to other 89s. Then we've got the 82 Drake Batherson. Good synergy combo in Speedster and Workhorse, but it's not fast enough with a good enough shot. Like, he's going to play sluggish. This is an avoid for me. We got the 79 Jakob Pelletier with Speedster and Spark. Almost usable when you consider the... Actually, yeah, to be honest, like, when it comes to fourth line synergy dump cards, this one's not terrible. His balance and endurance is awful, but he's going to be dirt cheap and has Spark and Speedster, so that really helps out synergies. And he's got 89 acceleration, 85 speed before Distributor, and 90 shot power, so that's something. Defensively, absolutely brutal. Like, it's not good. But again, you just need someone who can straight line. 89 Emil Pettersson with Light the Lamp and Howitzer makes this card real nice for an 89 overall. Like, this is a solid combo. Speed to 93 with Distributor, acceleration over 90, agility is already 97. Really, really nice card. I would be on the market to look for him and see if he drops, to like 150K maybe. Like, he probably should be much less than that, to be honest. If he's under 100K, that's a nice buy with these synergies activated. We got the 79 Brody Reed with Distributor and Shutdown. This is an avoid for me, just a synergy card. Now on to the defense. We've got the 92 Kris Letang with Shutdown and Workhorse. Really good skater. Like, this is a phenomenal card. Slapshot gets up to 90 with synergies activated. Speed and acceleration are in the 90s. Hand stats are great. Defensively, he's awesome. Not much else I can say here. This is a phenomenal right-handed defenseman card if you can't afford a master item. Although he's getting up there in terms of 92, so... We got the 90 Cam Fowler with Shutdown and Wingman. And again, not a bad card at all. He's got, speed over 90, acceleration 95 with Spark activated. And his shot is pretty good as well. So, again, these are pretty good releases in terms of defensemen. This is a good left-handed defenseman that, you can't afford the master items like OEL and Clefbaum. This would be the next best option. We got the 93 John Carlson with Light the Lamp and Gladiator. Again, like... He's going to play a little bit slower, and he doesn't really help out with synergies, but nonetheless is a standalone card. Obviously one of the better right-handed defensemen just because of size. Speed gets up to 90, acceleration over 90 as well, and then defensively, defensive awareness and stick checking are almost perfect. So really, really good right-handed defenseman card. We got a lot of good Team of the Week defensemen here. 91 CHABOT with Workhorse and Magician. I would like him to be a bit faster, but and his accuracy is kind of low. This is one I'd probably avoid just because I think that for the cost, it's not going to be worth it. There's just better options. He's, you know, if you're big, you need to have like everything else really good. But I will say this, under 90 speed is tough. I don't know. I'm kind of hit or miss on this card. I'd probably sell it if I packed it though because of the accuracy. We got the 79 MAXIM NOREAU, Wingman and Balance. This is an avoid, no problem. And then Robin Press with Sporm and Speedster, 100% an avoid. Moving on, lastly, to goaltenders. We got the 97 Vasilevskiy. So, Team of the Year guys like myself, bang, we got a 97 overall goaltender. This one has Heart and Soul and Swarm. I would not go out and get this goaltender. It does look like this card, however, is not being impacted by stat caps, so that's pretty sick in terms of just the goaltender alone. But I would not. I would sell this card immediately if I packed him because Heart and Soul and Swarm just not a good enough synergy combo, even though he is going to be statistically the best goalie in the game. So this is more for the Team of the Week, guys. That's phenomenal. And then the 80 Capo Kakinen, Distributor and Barrage, the nice synergy combo. So if you need that, then there you go. Moving on to the new style icon players, we got the 90 overall Wendel Clark. 2 to Spark, 2 to Howitzer. It makes him usable. Like, gets him over 90 speed. He's going to feel sluggish, though, and only 5'11". He's not really going to be all that great in terms of defensively and what people use wingers for. But if you're trying to hold on to the puck, you know, and he's got great body checking to make up for and a good shot, like, you could do a lot worse than this Wendel Clark. I'm curious to see what he's going for in the market here. As we get a look here, like 240, I think, yeah, 200K. I think he falls even further, like 150 to 175 range. That's where I'd pull the trigger. And then lastly, we got the 92 Quinn Hughes with 2 to Swarm, 2 to Passing Playmaker. 5'10", does come with 92 speed and acceleration before any synergy. So one of the best left-handed skaters in the game. Defensively, again, I'm not a huge fan of Quinn Hughes cards just because of how soft he's going to play in the defensive zone. With Passing Playmaker on, his shot gets a little bit better, but I would honestly avoid this. Like, bumping players off the puck is just going to be non-existent, and that's super big in your own zone. And also denying zone entry. Like, it's so much easier to get into the zone when someone's defending you with a really small defenseman. So I would pass on this card, but if obviously you're a Quinn Hughes fan or you like the Canucks, 2 to Swarm is nice, and 2 to Passing Playmaker, you know, any 2 to any player synergy is nice because you can activate it pretty easily. So not a bad card at all, but I don't like the price point for sure. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for today's content. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below, and subscribe for daily NHL content. I'll see you next time. Have a good one, boys.